Well, good evening, everybody. Whoops, there we go. Whoops, that's the wrong camera. Why is the other camera not working now? Dang it, folks. I was going to say hello, good evening. I'm JP and my friends call me Jeeps. Ooh-wee. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Let me get this thing up and running again. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now it is working. Perfect. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We are 8 o'clock on this Wednesday, the 18th of March, 2026. And I do want to apologize to you folks. I've been absent these, well, at least yesterday and half of the day today. Uh, Storms have knocked down my internet. So, yeah, it took a good 48 hours before that could be fixed, and I'm back online. Hopefully, it is here to stay. So this evening, I'm playing Le Mans Ultimate online, practicing here in our practice server for the race tomorrow night. So seems like if the internet's gonna hold up, I'll be able to race tomorrow night. So just wanted to make sure everything was working fine and dandy with no major hiccups. Seems everything's going good. There's still an hour to this practice session, but let's go and see if we can't find ourselves a race or something similar. 10 minutes, okay. Practice. Ooh. Only 2 servers are up and neither of them have hypercars. Ew. That's not good. That is so not good. Oh well. LOL. Yeah, don't ask me. I'm just fooling around with deliveries. That is not a proper livery, but hey, I'm having fun, right? Okay, so seems like there's
The
nothing.
Viking Simmer says, hello. The Viking Simmer says, hello.
Hello, Viking. I am back online. How have you been? You gonna join us in the practice server, or do you want me to set one up? Yeah, my internet was out. The winds kind of knocked my internet out. It took a good 48 hours for it to come back. Came
The
back a
Viking
little
Simmer
over
says,
an hour ago.
about to go ride the bike.
Oh, lucky you. Here, everything is ice and snow, so I would not recommend riding a bike just yet here. Be safe, buddy. Anxious to see your livery on the
Viking
track.
Simmer says, it's windy here but no snow.
Hopefully I'll see that livery tomorrow night. Are you going to be in the race? I hope so.
The Viking Simmer says, and 65 degrees outside.
Ooh, that's on the chilly side, but I guess that's okay-ish. A good leather coat
The
will
Viking
fix
Simmer
that.
says, yes, I will be in the race tomorrow.
Ooh.
The Viking Simmer says, that livery is so good.
Well, you're putting some flakes to it, so I'll have to see it on track, see what it looks like. Because flakes kind of change depending on the perspective or the angle. I gotta learn how to drive. It's been 48 hours. I tried practicing offline, and I did not know this, but if you can't connect online, you don't have access to your liveries, which was really upsetting.
The Viking Simmer says. It's soft flakes and not heavy, so not as grainy.
Yeah, well, you can also add shades to it, so we'll see what reflects. Oh man, my tires are super cold. 28 degrees. Dang it.
The Viking Simmer says. But flakes in orange.
Oh, okay. Still gonna look better tomorrow on the replays.
The Viking Simmer says. Oh yeah.
Man, I hate practice servers that don't put
Viking Simmer
tire
says,
warmers.
I got P2 yesterday in my race.
Really? Okay. I didn't get nothing.
The Viking Simmer says. Should have been a P1 but got distracted, lol.
Oh well. Stuff happens. Oh man, I hate cold tires. Well, I was in the 140s here, so not too bad. I definitely need practicing. It was funny at the practice Monday night, though. I don't think there's not anybody on the track I did not hit. The car just had a mind of its own and tried to kill everybody on the track. Remember my good old aggressive days? Well, I think I got it all out Mondays. Those damn GT3 cars in the way. Let's just plow through them and knock them off course. They're off track.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Hey hey. Must be relieved to have your internet back.
Hey, Justin, yes, I'm relieved. This morning they said it would be back by tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm like, whoa. Yesterday they said at 3 o'clock that it would be fixed by 6 o'clock, Then at 6 o'clock they said by 7. Then at 7 they said by 8. 8 they said by 9. 9 they said by 10. I'm like, okay, they're just jerking me around. It'll be fixed when it's fixed. This morning I woke up, they said tomorrow 6 o'clock. Looked again this afternoon and they said by 10 o'clock tonight. But about an hour or so ago it came back. So I kind of need to practice. You should have been there Monday night though. I murdered just about everybody on the track. I was really driving aggressive.
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL.
But hey, I'm in the 140s tonight. Well, my best was in the 140s. If I can get my tires back up to temperature.
Justin Slim Friesen says, is that Ken in the lobby?
Kenny something? I think so. Who is that? He's cheating. He's driving a BMW.
Justin Slim Friesen says, or it is.
Yes. Who is that? Because I don't necessarily recognize the names from the game to the names in Discord. I tried joining another league and they want me to change my name in Discord and I'm like, no. They want it to be the same name as in the game and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Justin Slim Friesen says, Ken is one of the founding members of CRL if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, does he go by another name at Discord though?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Cobra 167.
Oh, that's Cobra, okay. Oh, he sure is fast. Got me beat by 1.7 seconds. I know it says 8 there, but I left. I was looking for a server to go and race on, and there's nothing this evening.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yeah. He's up there with Larson and JC.
Really? And I'm only 1.7 seconds slower than him? Okay. We might have ourselves a race tomorrow. If I don't murder everybody. Well, I followed your advice. I started from the pits.
Justin Slim Friesen says. 1 second.
1.7.
Justin Slim Friesen says. That's a 7.
Okay, well, go back to the beginning of the stream where you can see the menus. Before I actually left the server, and I'm coming back and I'm warming up my tires.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh. Sorry. LOL.
And there's a lot more traffic now than there was. There was only 4 of us in the server and only 3 of us on the track. So we could just go flat out. I did a 140.5. And I was hanging around there at 0.3 difference. So not too bad, not too shabby. What is Carl doing in a Porsche? Why is he not taking the McLaren this season? But yeah, Monday's night practice.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Sorry I interrupted you. You were saying you made a change?
I made a change? I don't know, but I was saying I think that I followed your kind of advice Monday at practice and I left from the pits. So I had all the GT3s in front of me. And I just mowed them down one after the other. I just knocked everybody off track. I was really aggressive. Jones was my first victim. I even got into it with Larson. Me and Larson got into it around here, and we both ended up in the dirt. Did a spectacular
Justin Slim Friesen says. LOL. Don't put that on me. I tried to talk you out of it.
right around here. I did a lockup and I drifted sideways halfway through the curb here, and then re-accelerated all the way back to the start line. It was, oh man, it was a crazy night. I'm letting the GT3 knows that when a hypercar comes behind you, you better not block him, even if you're fighting for position. Otherwise, hypercars might lose their patience and just plow through everything and everyone.
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL.
But they're a lot of fun. Larson changed cars again, by the way. He was in a Ferrari Monday. I'm sticking with the Peugeot, though. I'm having fun with this car. And if the BMW is the fastest in a straight line, and I'm under 2 seconds, then I'm very happy with that. I mean, I'm happy within 5 seconds, you know, so. I also did a little bit of testing with the hard tires. If you lock them up, then they're not as bumpy. You don't feel the bumps. But they're not as sticky in the corners. And they're a pain to get up to temperature. Ooh, don't know who that is. Oh, got a bit distracted there, but all good. See Mariah. Who's that? Dang it. Whoa! Oh boy, I just scrapped my tires. Dang it. I really hate practice servers on cold tires. I mean, even when the race starts, you start
Justin
off at
Slim
50
Friesen says,
degrees.
don't recognize that name.
Oh, he's driving a Ferrari. Oh, it's going to take me another 20 minutes to get the tires up to temperature. They start off at 16 degrees coming out of the garage. Track's really cold. Oh, don't. Are you serious? Oh, did I not change the tires then? I forget. Oh, what do you guys think of my new livery? No, I'm not keeping it. I just don't want people to recognize my car. Oh, and that's Jones's new car. You know, when I was asking Dale the other day for permission to remove the damage so that we can bump
Justin
cars.
Slim Friesen says, looks like candy. LOL.
So that we could hit Jones. Well, guess who's the first guy that I took out Monday? God, I hate cold tires. Oh man. Is there vibration? I guess I'll find out in the straight there. No, Viking's not getting on tonight. He's going to ride his bike. Lucky dude. I can't ride no more.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I should probably jump on.
Yes, you should. Oh man, I scrap another pair of tires. God, I hate cold practice servers. Ooh, Canadian. On top of that. Okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I wonder how far my lap dummies are behind JC's.
Well, you'll have to get in and look at them. It was doing like, I think, 150s on wet tires. Ooh, Ryder did not stay for very long and did not put any times down. I don't know who that is.
Justin Slim Friesen says, watch him leave the championship. LOL.
You think? I don't even know who that is. Was it somebody that joined the championship? Like, I'm seeing a lot of names that I don't recognize, so it's confusing. I'm trying to pay attention to the track here. Because I know I can be faster than Cobra.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yeah. He's back now though.
Oh, he is. Okay. There we go. Trying to get some temperature into these tires. Still not optimum, but slowly getting there. That's what I hate about hypercars. Or anything. And it takes so long to get some temperatures into these tires.
Lap 142.98.
Ugh.
Justin Slim Friesen says, his rating on SimGrid is 2000, which is the starting point. So he could be an alien or new. Only time will tell.
Oh, okay. Not quite there yet. Everybody's moving out of my way. That's too funny. When Christine takes over, she takes over. Nothing I can do about it. We're slowly getting there. That interior tire is really long to warm up. It's crazy how you can do 10 laps before the tires warm up. Oh, he's in the 140s now. Okay. I'm going to have to bring up my A game. No! Dang it. God, I hate my life. Okay. Time for a smoke screen. Ooh, there's 5 hypercars here now. Ooh, Paul's here. Ah. Nobody said anything in the chat, though. Wonder if Paul got his new livery. I don't know if you saw the livery I made for him. Oh, he hasn't commented. done any comments, so I don't know. Whoops. Oh, I probably need to reload everything. I think that's the one that's not banana. I think that's the first one I made him. Says it wasn't banana yellow enough, so I made him a brighter yellow. Oh, he's on cold tires. That's the livery he wanted, though.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Ah. I didn't know that was for him. But yet, I saw the pic.
Well, unless you zoomed in on the door to see his name that I wrote there, then you wouldn't know it was for him. Okay, I don't know who a C DeVoe is. Okay, so I'm going to keep my time slow to give them, like, we're not going to discourage them from joining the league and joining the championship. We'll let them think that they're good, and then we can plaster them in the race. Oh, Mariah is very fast. He's 0.2. Dang, I got my my work cut out for me, don't I? Okay, well, I'll still be the slowest of the hypercar drivers. I don't care. I'm still gonna get to pass a lot of GTs in my races. I like the colors of my car. These are not the colors I'll be racing with, though. These are not my normal colors. Okay. Let's get some new tires on. Let's try this again. $18. Tires coming out. It's crazy. Okay, I think the last two are having troubles with the track limits. None of their laps are counting. Ooh, Cobra just left. Okay. Oh, I got hypercars coming in my rear. I'm gonna let them pass here. Ooh! Dang it, I really hate cold tires. Like, it's too cold. You know, it's... At the race, they're 50 degrees. Here you come out on track, they're 18, 16. Ooh, a Civado is also very fast. Okay. Oh yeah, my tires are really flat spotted. Dang it. Carl really needs to put in some tire warmers for these practices. Well, too late now because the race is tomorrow, so... I'm just sorry I didn't get to practice last night. Not only that, but did you know that when you're offline, your liveries, you can't select them in single player? And if I needed to work on the liveries, I don't have access to the liveries either. So when you say that
Justin
stuff,
Slim Friesen says, I can.
that I don't like. I don't mind that you need to have a subscription to have access to your.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh, I understand now.
I understand that you need to have a subscription to have access to your liveries, but it should tell the game that your subscription is good for a month. And then if you're not online around the dates where you need to renew your monthly thing, then I could understand not having access to your liveries. But I couldn't work on liveries. I couldn't race with my liveries. I was really not happy. I paid for them. Even though my internet's out, I should still be allowed to use them.
Justin Slim Friesen says, have you done liveries for anyone else in the league?
Well, yes, you and Viking. Does that count?
Justin Slim Friesen says, wow. You made livery alterations there. Justin Slim Friesen says, LOLOL.
Did you see Viking's latest livery? He's really happy with it. Wow, Wagner is fast. 137. Nice. Okay. I got my work cut out for me.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I did. You did a fantastic job on it. I love the forged carbon look.
I might host a server after this one goes down.
Justin Slim Friesen says, or marble, it's a great looking effect whatever it is.
Well, actually, he was fooling around with Grok and AI generated cars. And then that's when he wanted to go onto Photoshop and try to reproduce that. So he sent it to me, and I'm like, do you want me to do that for you? But Grok kind of mixes 3 cars into one. So it was like half Ferrari, half McLaren, half something else. But the colors and the artwork was kind of like what I did there. But you also only had like the front angle of the car, so kind of have to wing it for the top and the rear. I don't know where that flag comes from. It looks like Cuba or something. Woohoo! God, I hate cold tires. And I'll keep saying it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Whose car flag? I'll check for you.
Whose car flag? Well, it could also be, dang it. I keep forgetting. That country that's part of the States, but not part of the States. Rick? No. Come on now. Behave. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Who is this? Riviera. Okay. Okay, cat's in front of the camera again. Wrecking up my vision. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna come and do another pass through, cat. Come on.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Puerto Rico?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Isn't Puerto Rico like part of the States but not part of the States? I'm always confused about it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yeah.
I was pushing so hard earlier this evening that I kept getting cut track warnings, but I was in the purple every single time. So race day, if I can cut the track and get away with it. Oh, 1 minute left, so I won't even have time to do another lap. Bummer. Ew, did I lose a tire? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, Carl left? Alright, well. "15-minute race at..." What is this? Crap. Beer League Race 3, but only GT3s? Well, that's a bummer. Only one hypercar here? Really? Man, this car is ugly. I don't think I've ever driven here. I have not driven this car here.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Just looked at the pic of the lap times. I'm FD. LOL.
Yeah, I had a very good first hour. No traffic, no nothing. Took my time, warmed up the tires, and once they were warmed, I was getting faster and faster and faster, and I'm like, okay, not gonna catch him, but then I left the server to go and look for some races, and there was nothing. So I'm like, okay, let's come back to the server and practice some more. See, cold tires here too. This is gonna be a bummer. Yeah, I remember why I never race here. And these prototypes are hypercars. After a lap or two, I'll get seasick and I'll just leave. I want to see how the car behaves here, though. We don't have any races at Sebring this championship, do we? Really? Okay. That was a lot of fun.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Turn on horizon lock. I use medium. Helps a lot.
Oh, I just received a Discord here. Oh, bummer. Yeah, Wagner just saw that I had sent him a new file with a brighter yellow, and his game crashed on him. So I was just about to play with him, my game crashed. Yeah, when I'm in the zone with this car, things really go good, though. Oh, there he is. Hey, I got no damage on my car. How funny is that? You'd think that that kind of collision would have caused some damage. Yeah, the horizon log for this track, I kind of very much agree with you that it kind of needs it. In GT3s, it's okay. It's part of the immersion. But, and these cars, it just drives me nuts. Car handles beautifully here, though, even on these somewhat cold tires. What's the track temperature here? 28 degrees. Wow, that's a big difference. Whoa! Okay, now I got damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here longer than I have to. Ooh, I missed the dailies this week. What is it? Silverstone? 20 minutes? Okay, I'm there. Yeah, huh? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Whoa, where's my livery? Where did my livery go? There it is. Even if I don't like it? Let's practice a bit. I didn't even look at what else there was. Okay, fuel times 2. No tire warmers, 10 tires. Okay. This'll be interesting.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I don't agree. IRL the world doesn't shake like that. Our eyes and body are a great stabilizer. Cameras shake though, and that's what that looks like.
Well, that's way too much. I agree with you. The eyes and head adapt. But it's not as bad in the GT3s. And although our bodies and heads and eyes adapt, I'll just say this though. If you've ever gone on a dirt bike,
Justin Slim Friesen says. For me it is.
on a really, really bumpy road, that's what it feels like. So, ooh, have I not ever ran here either? Okay, let's load this. I will... Okay, yes. Let's put a little bit of blanking on the front tires just to see. And let's try this out. Oh, car's coming in fast. That was my bad. Man, this car on cold tires is really bad. It's like there's no grip whatsoever. I've never tried hypers on this track either, apparently, so... This car's been so good on all the others. Is this track in the... I forget which tracks are in the championship now. I know there's Spa, Interlagos, think there's Imola. There's Lucille. And I forget. I'm really liking these new pedals, eh? I mean, I haven't touched it in 48 hours. I come back to it and they still feel good. I'm still like just at the edge of locking them up. Ooh, going off track. I wonder what the race is gonna look like. Like, I'm not going, well, not qualifying very fast. Should probably keep the tires and not qualify. But we do have 10 tires, so.
9205.14.
Okay, they're getting up to race temperature. Let's see how that goes. Oops, okay. Somebody's texting me again. Okay, let's try to get back to whatever it is I'm doing. It says the car appears black for him. Did I do something wrong? Just trying to see if I can get a feeling for this car. Apparently there's a problem with the hood logo though. I changed the colors, but for some reason okay, well, 6 minutes. I need to get out of this so I can get ready for the race. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, that ain't so bad. Yeah, he's like, I hope you didn't do it from scratch. I hope you just copied and pasted somebody else's work. And I'm like, no. Sorry, folks, I'm typing here. It's like once I upload it to race control, is it automatically public and anybody can grab them? And I'm like, no, you can make them public, and maybe that's what I should do with all the liveries I've been making. But then you would see other people with your liveries, and I'm not sure I want that to happen either. So maybe I should do it just with the Jeeps Media live YouTube channel liveries. That way, if other people use them, well, then they're just advertising my YouTube channel. Okay, well, I don't know how the car behaves here, but I guess we'll find out in the race. But how is it different than every other time that I go into these ranked races? I start last and I'm like, I hope I don't crash into anybody, nobody crashes into me, and I just have fun going around the track. Twenty seconds. I'm anxious to get into a race, hypercar race. Man, these past 48 hours have been pure torture for me. Like, I don't know how it is in your part of Canada.
Justin Slim Friesen says, is there a way to upload them so guys can see them, but they need permission from you to use them? Trading paints on iRacing works that way. Lots of guys sell them on there.
See, I haven't looked into race control, so I don't know. But I wouldn't want a bunch of people running around with your livery. Then I would really get confused. Like, maybe I can make them public so people can see them and then they need to contact me to to get them or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what public means. If you put them public, does it mean that people can grab them? Or does it mean that people can see them? I don't know. But I wouldn't want a bunch of people going around with P. Wagner on their doors. You know, like you guys is I made you guys your liveries, it's yours, nobody else's.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I think that means they can use them.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm kind of afraid. I might have put one or two of mine public. So you might want to go and check my profile on Race Control and see if you can grab my liveries. Okay, custom setup. Monza. Let's load this. And also, let's save it. And we will assign Silverstone as a default here. Okay, this is just practice. Then we got qualifying, which is private. So I can go around. Man, my car is ugly. And it does look like candy. That's so funny. But yeah, I made deliveries for you guys, and by default they're hidden from the public. If you guys want to share it with people and let people grab them and confuse the heck out of me when I go racing, then that's up to you guys. Okay, let's just try to get around this track at 22 degrees Celsius. I know this track, I know this car, I don't know this car on this track. I don't even know in which
Just
gears.
as Slim Friesen says, I'd rather keep the ones you made for me private.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But like my Bandais, I could put them up there and share those. I wouldn't mind those. Like the generic ones that I make myself once in a blue moon. And obviously mine. Because even if you upload mine changes. So there'll be subtle differences. Man, I really missed this game for the past 48 hours. Oh, that's what I was saying. I don't know how it is for you out west, but on my cell phone plan I have a certain amount of data, and it's not that high. And yesterday I went through half of my monthly allowance of data, just checking up on emails and stuff, and tethering the computer so I can send Wagner the file through Discord, because the file was on the computer. I had to send him that, even though I couldn't open up the game and check it for myself. I just lightened the yellow and sent it to him. But I do remember having to work on the logo on the hood. I should have used the same logo as the ones from the side of the car. But it all starts with the hood logo. I put the logo on the hood, and then I take the colors from the logo and match them to the car. So that first yellow, that's a little bit too dark, is actually the yellow from the original logo that I
Just as Slim
downloaded.
Friesen says, mine's unlimited, but the speed gets throttled after some amount of GB. I think mine at 10.
Okay, well, I'm at 2 gigs. I'm on the cheapest plan that I can get, because whatever. I'm never on my phone. Or my phone's connected to the Wi-Fi. So I went through 1 gig yesterday. Just doing my email stuff and just doing my regular stuff. Not even watching videos or nothing on my phone.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Same here. Cheapest plan for me too.
So I mean, man, if I'm
Lap 206.5.
gonna be without internet for a couple of days, I'm like, I'm not gonna survive. I'm gonna go through my data.
Justin Slim Friesen says. $95. Sheesh.
Wow, yeah, that is a lot. Mine is more like 60, 65. Hey, I'm 19 seconds off pace. Pretty decent. I'm gonna have a lot of fun in this race. There's also GT3 cars, so I might actually start from the pits. It'll be good practice for the race tomorrow, learning to pass traffic and stuff. And try not to do like I did Monday practice.
Not again. LOL.
Yeah, see, that's... Well, the thing is that I don't want to get rear-ended by the GT3s that are dive bombing into the first corner. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And also, I couldn't do the next championship. You know, those things that I do every week.
Says, hey, did you say you had a few public liveries on RC? 'Cause I was looking and couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay, good then. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'll have to check tonight. When I rework on Wagner's thing there, I'll go and have a look at my my profile and my liveries. And put all the Bandais up public and see if people can grab them or not. Okay, let's put new tires here. I actually need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Got a race to do. Oh, qualifying still there. Okay, that's good. Big pussycat. Yes, I know it's 10 o'clock now. You're allowed to start complaining, but that he's about to start a 40-minute race, poor thing.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay. Oops, actually I said I would not. Oh, how many laps here? 21.5. So how much fuel? 21. So 11. Let's go to 12. Should be plenty. Why do I only have wet tires? Oh, did I go through my tires? I used 8 of 10.
Formation lap has started.
I am so confused here. Okay, well, my cat's on my foot here, so it's going to make it a little bit complicated. And he's going in front of my camera, which makes things even harder. Okay, well, there goes an idiot. Here they come. Okay, well, why are our tires at 22 degrees
Green flag.
when apparently we made a formation lap or something? Weren't our tires supposed to be warmed up already? I'm confused.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Cause you started from the pits.
Oh, when you start from the pits, it doesn't, it doesn't warm up the tires for you. Okay. Dang it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. That temp on the short formation lap simulates a full lap to gain a bit of temp. Justin Slim Friesen says. Makes sense?
Yeah, but since it simulates it, I thought that people from the pits would also get that. Because that simulated thing is actually similar to doing 3 laps. Like your tires start at 50, you know, instead of 22 degrees, which is really crappy.
Justin Slim Friesen says. But when you start from the pits, you didn't run the formation lap. So no tire temp build up to simulate.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So not really a good thing starting from pits and hypercars.
Justin Slim Friesen says. See, after one lap, you're already above 50.
Well, that's because I spun out. Otherwise, I would have still been at 40-ish. Because on the practice server at Monza, after 3 laps, I'm still like at 35 degrees.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Well, you were at 47 before the spin.
Well, it's already better than what I was getting at Monza on Carl's server. After 3 or 4 laps, I'm still like 45, 42 degrees. That's not... And these tires, they start biting at 75. So anything below that is...
Justin Slim Friesen says. Monza doesn't heat tires well. They're always cold there.
These tires only really start biting at 75. They'll keep biting all the way to 90. But at 90, you're pretty much, you know, rolling a dice there. Heck, I'm not even catching up to the GT3 cars. Well, that's okay. It's my first time here, so... Oh, yellows.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Silverstone really strains the left tires. All the high-speed turns generate a ton of heat.
9:1:57.60.
Whoa. Okay. Are the hypercars already catching up to me to lap me? Yep. Dang it. I need to practice so much. I'm also gonna have to tweak the setups a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, but I pretty much have one setup across all the tracks for this car.
159.41.
The only difference is the blanking.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I have. LOL.
Well, start adapting the TC slips. And maybe we'll see. Because it actually feels great on all the tracks.
That time was a 158.39.
What illegal passes on cars that are not even in my category after he tried to cut me out? Really?
Justin Slim Friesen says, this game infuriates me sometimes.
Well, it's kind of weird that I needed to let the GT3s. They said I did an illegal pass, but one car goes through, they make room for one hypercar. And as I'm going through, he decides to come into my lane, send me into the grass. I survived it by avoiding an accident, but then it tells me I need to give back 2 positions.
That time was a 159.0.
To the GTs. That makes no
Justin
sense.
Slim Friesen says, they really should get rid of those illegal pass. It's so inconsistent.
See, this is one of the reasons why I'm having fun with hypercars. I get to pass other cars, even if they're not in my... In the GT3, I just get passed by everybody. Okay, well that was a dive bomb. That was another dive bomb.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh. Justin Slim Friesen says. LOL.
Well, he wrecked me the second time he came after me. He's getting reported.
Time 2:03.27.
Now my car's all busted. That's the cat. Even though they're not gonna do anything about it. Because they never do anything about it. Oh, that front right is, front left is locking up a lot easier now with the busted suspension. Okay, did not know that. Okay, I'm gonna be coming in for fuel soon. Yes, fix the damage. Man, I hate navigating that MDF.
That time was a 1:57.67. That time was a 1:54.59. That
Don't know
time
if
was
I
a
came in too fast.
2:00.55.
I was actually looking for those signs. I didn't know where they were. Oh, did that idiot actually retire from the race? I'm really enjoying these new pedals. Okay, my tires are still at 50 something, that's decent. That's the one reason why I didn't want to change it. Sacrificing the bumpy ride for something that takes a little bit. Okay. Let's have some fun on this track. And he had to go and bump me in the rear. Alright.
Time 3:18.20.
Man, these hypercar dudes play rough. It really is get out of my way or I'm gonna smash you.
Lap 1:55.03.
Oh, this guy has also been in a high number of accidents. Okay.
That time was a 1:55.61.
Dang it. Alright. Live and learn.
The Viking Simmer says. Just got back from my little scoot.
Ooh. Good to hear. I used to love riding. I miss it.
The Viking Simmer says. Hey, not last.
Time 2:01.31.
Hey, don't make fun of me. First time on this track with this car, by the way. And I learned something. I learned that when you start from the pits, your tires are not warmed up because you didn't do the formation lap. Which on a hypercar, cold tires are really, really bad.
Not doing too bad.
No, not doing too bad. Or some Valkyrie tried to wipe me up or something. I don't know. I didn't do nothing to the Valkyrie. He just dive bombed into me twice. One time he missed, and then he tried it here and missed me, and then caught me as I'm coming around the corner here. Oh, he's in front of me. He's still in the race, actually. I did not know that. I thought he retired.
Justin Slim Friesen says. None of it was intentional. I don't think.
It looked intentional. I mean, not once, but twice. One corner after another. It's like he dive bombed into the corner and then rejoined and smashed into me. Like, okay, it might not have been voluntary, trying to take me personally out, but dive bombing into a corner and then doing a very dangerous rejoin kind of deserves to be reported either way. I mean, hey, I'm just going to rejoin whenever I feel like it, not even look if any cars are coming or whatnot. Oops, sorry if anybody got, you know, hit by my stupid rejoin. It wasn't intentional. You know, it's... Rick?
Justin Slim Friesen says. First looked like a lockout. Second, maybe intentional. But I don't know.
Well, the first one looked like a dive bomb to
Viking
me.
Simmer says. I bought the Steel Series Arctis Nova 7 headset be here on Friday.
I don't know what that is. Sounds very complicated. I hope it keeps you warm in the Arctic.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh, I agree. Intention doesn't really matter. But it somehow feels better if you know it was just an accident.
Well, he really dive bombed here. I don't know if he was racing with somebody, trying to pass them and whatnot, and just then rejoins here. However, you know, like, was it here that I... Nope, it was after
The
the...
Viking Simmer says. It's a gaming headset for better sound.
Oh. Is it one of those headsets that has surround sound and stuff? It has like the front, side, and then the rear. I haven't worn my glasses in a
Justin
long
Slim Friesen
time.
says. Hot swappable battery. Nice feature. The Viking Simmer says. Yes, pretty much cost me $200.
Whoa! was an idiot. Even then, I'm looking before rejoining.
The Viking Simmer says. Not that one, I didn't get the Pro version, just the Nova 7 Gen 2. Justin Slim Friesen says. Ah.
And there's a lot of...
Justin Slim Friesen says. Wired?
Well, he says battery, so I'm guessing it's...
The Viking Simmer says. Not wired. Justin Slim Friesen says. Nice.
That's 2-0-1.28.
So was that last hit intentional or not? See, my steering's all crooked, but it doesn't show me as a broken suspension.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I doubt it.
So he just didn't see my steering's crooked, but
Justin
my
Slim
suspension's
Friesen
not
says,
broken.
I'd have to see it again.
So what, he's just coming at the speed of light and doesn't see me in front of him and just rams me? And my suspension is broken, but it doesn't appear broken on the car thingy. But it's very broken. Cat.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I'm gonna guess you're slowing much more than others there, and it caught him off guard. But I'd have to see it.
Well, now definitely, because my car's undrivable. Okay, yep, there we go. So, so I did finish before this idiot dude. Oh, there he goes. Okay, lock up there. But then no, that is not good. That is not good.
Justin Slim Friesen says. It's not good.
Oh, that's
Agreed.
very intentional. He's just using people as a wall to be able to do the corners.
The Viking Simmer says. Well, he has a returning from a band, so yes. Justin Slim Friesen says. Cockpit.
I don't know what to say.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Nah. Not intentional. Just terrible.
Very terrible. Ooh,
Justin
this one
Slim
was
Friesen says.
high.
Very terrible indeed.
Race contact with another Lennon Broomfield, and this was a lot higher impact than 2 impacts with this dude.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Not sure what is worse. LOL.
That was not good. I mean, my safety ranking went up, my driver ranking went up, but that was something. Hey, the last time I did this race, I finished first last week doing the WEC experience. Is this all I do? WEC experience? Like it's 3 different tracks. Like I do what? 1 ranked race a week and that's it? And why don't I even have a car here? That's confusing. Oh man, looking forward to tomorrow's race. Ugh. Does some good getting back into the
Justin
driver's
Slim
seat.
Friesen says. It is the best series IMHO.
Well, I don't disagree. What's in the online championship that I missed this week? Imola. No, that's LMGT3s. Why am I in here? And why am I with a McLaren? I did not register for this. Registered? When did I register? That is so weird. Oh, it is GT3. Okay, so it's... Once I get into that, that's the... it keeps it going? I'm confused. So what are the times this week? It's always the same thing, Friday, every 2 hours. So at 3 o'clock, okay. Or at 8 o'clock in the evening. Okay. Dang, it's gonna be weird going back to GT3s. On one hand, I just want to drive.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yes. You register for the full season.
Well, the season finished. This is the first race of this season. This is the first round. No, round 7 of 7? What? Okay. I thought last week was the last round. I'm confused. Do we get a bonus round? Okay, my bad. So Friday, 2 o'clock, that's what I'll be doing. Or Friday, 3 o'clock. They changed the hours. It used to be at 2 o'clock, and for the past 2 weeks now it's like 3 o'clock. No, that's too much. A 1 hour race, really. And we did this, and this is crap. This is bouncy. But okay, folks. It's good to be back in the seat. I got back at what, 6:30 tonight? Started, no, 7 o'clock. Started streaming at 8. And it's almost 11. So, a good 4 hours. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I need more practice. I need to drive more. More. I'm having so much fun. And I did not think it, so thank you guys. I did not think that the pedals, like, I don't care about consistency and all that crap, but these pedals feel good and are kind of helping me break the way that I wanted to. And it just feels good. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to put on the throttle yet, other than the TC, but I'm not liking the gear shifts in it. I'm not liking the engine revs. I brought them down, I brought them up, I brought them down. I'm not quite comfortable, but I'm having a lot of fun. So thank you guys. So anyways, nighty night everybody's.
Justin
I'll
Slim
see you
Friesen
tomorrow's.
says, glad to hear it. A good break is pretty important.
Yeah, but it's also important to enjoy
Justin
it.
Slim Friesen says, later.
Laters. Like, I tell you, oh, wear rubber bands around your ears because they're really going to help you. I don't need that. No, I'm good without earbands around my ears. But you know what? They're actually quite fun.